ladies and gentlemen, to INTV. This is our TV show 2 times a week, Mondays and Thursdays. This is July 18th, 2013. I'm half the host, Nolan Weiss.
And I am the other half, Jeffrey Jorgensen. And hopefully all you guys out there have been getting out and enjoying this nice weather. I know I have. I got a trampoline for my birthday, so I've been slogging a lot of hours.
I got the war wounds and the neck.
To prove it.
My neck has been pinched this whole entire week because playing Crack the Egg.
Yes.
And if you've gotten to Jeff and I's age, 26 and 28, you know that
trampolines are a little bit rougher than what we
I was about to have a heart attack for just jumping 5 minutes. So fun times on the trampoline.
Pretty tough, yes. But I've had to sit the last couple days out due to this stormy weather. Got to shut off the sprinklers and let the rain take over. I know. It's pretty awesome to watch this dry lightning, but there are thunderstorms and lightning storms, and hopefully it doesn't get the best of us in the wilderness.
Well, luckily on Tuesday night we did have that downpour. It was like a monsoon. I thought we were going to have some flash floodings in the upper Kittitas County.
But we didn't.
Nope, but Mother Nature did a great job just making everything green and lush again, and then sounding out some booms and some flashes of the lightning storm on Wednesday morning. It was definitely a beautiful week for weather.
Hopefully it sticks throughout the weekend. They are calling for about 100 degrees up here in Cleveland and Roslyn. So let's knock on wood.
Get those tank tops ready.
Yeah, pray for that because there is tons of events taking place this upcoming weekend that we will get to shortly. But with this nice weather, there's only one thing to be said. Marriages are in the air and proposals are among us. And this is one crazy proposal that a gentleman did for his wife, getting her arrested.
In Canada.
Yep, in Canada.
Yeah, got his wife arrested, and then the cop asked the only way you can get out of this situation if you take this man in marriage.
What are Canadian cops called? What are they?
Mounties.
Mounties?
Mounties, yeah.
Mounties. So
they get on the horses and they lasso you and handcuff you.
Yeah, so it was pretty kind of strange watching these Mounties use a car.
Yeah. Well, it was stranger watching this guy get his girlfriend arrested than asking her to marry him. Well, that sounds like a Roslyn or a Cleveland story.
They do it the same up there as we do down here, but this girl is taking it to a whole new level. This girl is in love with a tree.
Yeah, and now she is actually impregnated by the tree and is asking the tree to take her hand in marriage. Wow.
Our days and our age has come a long way when it comes to...
Especially the youth.
Yes.
The youth have definitely got stranger with these concerts and I guess just bad decisions the kids are doing these days.
Bad decisions. I don't know. She seemed pretty happy. And at the same time...
She did slap the tree.
Yes,
she abused. She could have got arrested for that.
But she made up for it, that's for sure. And
she gave him a kiss.
She's a little bit more than a tree hugger.
I can't believe, though, this poor woman. People had video cameras, and she's all over the web right now. And her parents must be proud. They're going to be tying the knot and adding more branches to that family tree.
Yes, ooh. Ba-da-ting.
Ba-da-ting.
Moving right on along.
Let's go into some real news.
Some lighter news. These parents are definitely proud of all their children. The All-Star Games for the MLB have taken place.
Mariano Rivera got the MVP at the Tuesday night's MLB All-Star Game, where the American Leagues beat the National Leagues 3-0. So American Leagues get their home field advantage. And this is pretty funny. A New York fan runs on the field, and people just love to see what happened next.
Good job to the security at that game. It's very important to remember not to rush to the field. Apparently that's for players and staff only.
Well, always. You can get arrested for that, and you can get body slammed like that guy by the New York Mets security.
Yeah, well.
He did a great job. Way to go. You don't want anybody out there causing a ruckus or causing harm to those expensive players.
At least he was clothed. You know,
yeah,
typically they're not clothed.
Well, soccer field runners are usually not clothed.
Yeah, either way.
We can't show that.
Nope.
Here's something that's not clothed.
Panda watch.
2 baby pandas. 2 baby pandas were born this last week. They were so adorable. Doesn't even look like they have little eyes, but they got little hair. And then all of a sudden, Seattle rioted because of it.
Elliot Sandall from Nantucket Beach caught with his bare hands a 200-pound shark.
Well, he actually caught it with a pole and then brought it in with his bare hands.
Either way, this guy is a crazy person.
Pretty cool
for doing this. But yeah, it's very awesome. He gets Fisherman of the Year in my book.
Yeah, that's a 200-pound sand shark. Hopefully, though, he didn't hurt this shark.
Yeah, I think it was catch and release.
I hope it was.
I'm pretty sure it was. Anyways, there was riots over it in Seattle. Not on Nantucket Beach, though.
Nope.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
On Wednesday, July 17th, the Fresh Air Artists Festival took place at the Roslyn Riders Playground in Roslyn. You might have saw some tents and some people painting, and we were down there to get some great interviews and some video clips of that festival.
We got the high country artists up here. They've been coming up here for several years. They have different venues around town. The horses are brought up here by members of the Roslyn Riders. We got 13 horses here today.
Thanks for everybody that showed up, and hope to see everybody next year.
Thanks for showing up, and we'll see you next year.
Art is sweeping the Upper County on the 19th tomorrow. Be sure to attend the Carpenter House Museum art exhibit. They're going to have an art and wine gathering. It's crazy to talk about August already.
Well, then confidentially, I am crazy.
I know, August, but we needed to get this date out to you because we would need everybody to attend this public hearing about I-502. This is Initiative 502, legalizing marijuana in Washington State, and they were going around and getting everybody's opinion on this initiative coming up in January. Well, actually, it starts in December, and then everything happens in the 2014.
But they are meeting on August 7th.
Yep, this will start at 6 to 9 p.m. at B&C 400 East University Way in Ellensburg. That's at the Student Ballroom at CWU. So please get there, attend the meeting, and have your voice heard.
The 3/10 Proposition Act is finally out and the ballots are in the mail, so be sure to get out and vote.
Yeah, very important. Thank you, Chief Ferguson from the Cleon Roslyn South Cleon Police Department on sitting down with Jeff and I. This is 0.3% sales tax that has been going on since 2006, so please get out there and vote by August 6th.
This is going to be holding spots for 25 state officials.
Hello, my name is Dale Miller. I'm the police chief for the city of Ellensburg, Washington, and I'm here to discuss the upcoming Proposition 1 in Kittitas County, the 0.3% sales tax that is on the ballot in the upcoming election to renew the existing sales tax for law and justice in Kittitas County. The sales tax initiative that passed in 2007 enabled us to add 6 commissioned police officers to the Ellensburg Police Department. And then we broke those positions down based on a plan that the city council and the city manager approved. And so we have 2 officers that work narcotics crimes and crimes that affect quality of life here in Ellensburg, such as gang activity, tagging, burglaries, vehicle prowls. The anti-crime team has worked cases from Cle Elum to Kittitas, has helped both those jurisdictions because our criminals don't operate by boundaries like we have to in law enforcement, but those anti-crime detectives have been throughout the county. I was part of facilitating the original 3/10 committee and those citizens, and they were a very diverse group of citizens that were on that initial committee that put this on the ballot in 2007. And they were very specific in terms of their ballot language on what that money could be used for. And I'm here to tell you the city of Ellensburg, 100% of the 3/10 funding came to the police department. It wasn't diverted for any other source, and it has been utilized to put those things I touched on earlier in play. The election is coming up August 6th. If you don't have the facts, if you need information, if you want to know the specifics in terms of what revenues and expenditures are on the 3/10, I would urge you to go to the City of Ellensburg website and the police department's portion of that website. Thank you for your time, and again, my name is Dale Miller. I'm the police chief for the City of Ellensburg.
A position is definitely opening up in the Upper Kittitas County for the Grid Kids football coach. I would do it, but this is a lot of time and energy, and I was a terrible football player.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jeff, they could probably find somebody
They
better.
could teach me how to play football.
Yeah. But it's 5th and 4th graders, so please get out there. If you know some knowledge about the game, or just get on Google and start coaching yourself, get out there. Please help the Grid Kids, 5th and 4th graders, on helping them with a football season.
Helping going around in the entire Upper and Lower Kittitas County. Friends Helping Friends golf tournament's going to be taking place in Sun Country in the Upper Kittitas County. This is held on August 3rd. It's $45 a person. And the proceeds go to Rick Conway. He is a local up at Sun Country Golf Course. He lives on the old hole 8, and I believe it's hole 17 now?
Yep.
Hole 17. He is a good friend and family member of the Upper Kittitas County. Our hearts and prayers go out to his friends and his family suffering through this, and we just need a big attendance. It's for a great cause. This upcoming weekend on Saturday is a big day for us here in our little neck of the woods.
Oh yeah, once again they are putting on the Walk Around the Track for the Relay for Life Cancer Research of America this Saturday, July 20th and 21st. So make sure to get out there, enjoy the luminary session that they have, the great bands, and everything that they have to offer to keep you entertained for the Relay for Life Walk Around the Track.
A little over than $15,000 has been raised, and they're trying to reach a $40,000 mark. So the best of luck with them. We will be there on Saturday night doing the walk around. It's a good time all around, so be sure to get out there and attend. But before you do that, be sure to go to the ARF Dog Olympics.
Yeah, get out there with your furry friend and enjoy the ARF Doggy and Troll Olympics hosted by ARF and Chimp Sanctuary Northwest, that's located on Bristol Flats, helping those chimpanzees. This is going to be an amazing time. Every single year we're there participating in the great events that they host. So please get out there with your dog or your troll and play along with all the great games from ARF and the Chimp Sanctuary.
This is a very, very busy day. There's so much going on, such as not only the ARF Dog Troll Olympics or the walk around the track, but you have the 8th annual Horse Days of Summer.
This is going to be an awesome time right here too, Jeff.
Yes, it is. It's going to be taking place at the Kittitas County Event Center in Ellensburg, Washington, in Indian Village. They're going to have adoption, horse sales, track swaps, horse microchipping is available with pre-registration. Be sure to call 509-306-0822.
And then after all this, July 20th is done, and you're just time to relax. It's time to relax. You go down to the Croatian Picnic in Runge Field on July 21st. This is going to be an awesome time. Enjoy some great polka music, some amazing food, and some great drinks.
And good people.
And good people.
And a little bit of
Can't wait.
It's going to be a good time.
Make sure to get out there this Sunday, July 21st, Croatian Fest.
And now let's go on to Civic News. Civic news, all we have was the South Cleveland City Council, and the City Council was going to meet, but then the storm swept through the Upper Kittitas County. It was too dangerous to walk down to City Hall, so they canceled the meeting, and Seattle had riots.
And that concludes
Civic News!
At this time, I want to thank all of our sponsors that help INTV come to life. We want to thank Ruby's, Cleon Public Market, Cleon Farm and Home, for all the great things that you guys do to help support Jeff, myself, Eddie, and the rest of INTV crew bringing news to you each week. Thank you very much. And if you want to become a sponsor, please give us a call, 649-3940.
And now let's go on to Randy Winkler with his weekly movie review.
Hey, it's Randy Winkler again, your friendly neighborhood movie reviewer. This week, I'm doing Pacific Rim. Oh, I gotta tell you, Guillermo del Toro is an awesome director, producer, writer, whatever you want to call it. He did Blade 2, he did both Hellboy movies. He's done so many I can't name them all, but those are just a few of my favorites. Pan's Labyrinth. He's won awards. He's just awesome. Well, he's the guy behind Pacific Rim, and he did a really excellent job. just to give you an idea, it's not just guys dressed up in a rubber costume running around in the ocean with big robots hitting them and stuff. It's got a whole story. These big giant robots were invented because these monsters came up through a place under the water that's kind of like from another dimension, and they're trying to attack the Earth. And the robots are run by pilots, but they're so big and so powerful, and there's so much energy involved that if one guy pilots it and they have to plug their brain into it and stuff, it kills them. So they have to have two pilots, and they have to intermingle their brains when they're in the robots, and it's got all this really cool storyline to it, other than just the main story, which is robots fighting sea creatures and stuff. So absolutely go see it. It was wonderful, and that's all I can say about that. I don't want to get too carried away. Last week's winner or movie was Warriors, and somebody won it, and that's awesome. So check out this week's movie.
Great that, sister!
And so if you know what movie that was from, call this phone number, and you too could win fabulous prizes. Be sure and go down to your Roslyn Theater and watch INTV on Channel 40.
Thank you, Randy, for that movie review. Pacific Rim, cannot wait to watch it. And with that movie review, I want to watch it even more.
It sounds like it's going to be a movie about a basketball game, Pacific Rim. For some reason, it just sounds basketball.
I could see, like, the ocean.
Well,
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking rim, you know, like basketball.
Just rim.
It
But
just
what about Pacific? Like they're playing
Pacific. It's like
they're playing basketball
Pacific.
in the water.
It's like no, it's like Pacific High. Pacific High. It's like high school, and then it's Pacific Rim. I don't know. Maybe I don't.
Luckily, you're not in the movie industry, Jeff, because you would not make good titles for movies.
No, it just sounds like a basketball.
Pacific Rim, though, with these huge robots
playing basketball,
not really, but they're beating up these monsters. Very cool movie. It looks like the visual effects are out of this world, pretty much.
Yes,
and I cannot wait to watch this. Thank you, Randy, for that movie review. We have a great question. Jeff, what is that great question?
Question of the week. When did the Roslyn Theater become established? Ooh. When was it crossed over from a morgue to a theater? What year? Give us a call, 619-3940. Give us the same year, and then we'll send you free movie tickets with a tub of popcorn and 2 sodas.
That's an amazing deal right there. Let us know, when was the Roslyn Theater open? And Jeff guessed 1776, but
I didn't guess. You guys told me.
Wasn't that?
No, you guys told me 1776.
No, you asked when the Declaration of Independence was signed. You said it was at the same time.
No, I didn't. That was Eddie. Were you not there for the conversation?
That was Eddie, and you answered.
I didn't even answer.
Okay.
I was just like, are you joking? The Yakima Nation met this past week for the first sockeye spawning return.
They've been releasing sockeye all year long, and this is finally what they've all been waiting for, the return of the sockeye, ready for spawning.
The way the world is shaped is very emotional, and it's very much well needed in the Upper Kittitas County.
In Nanaimo, a relative. It's a very important and sacred day that we are about to witness. In this truck, the smaller truck here, are the returning adults of the sockeye that are coming back from the very first ones that were released into the system here in this very area. Those adults that were released and spent the summer here and spawned, and those eggs that were released into the system, and those that survived are here today. At that time, when those fish were released into the system, it was unknown whether they would come back. And today we are all a witness of this within this truck.
you're out there fishing, make sure there is a sockeye minimum and maximum. The minimum is 7 inches, cannot be anything lower than 7 inches, and the maximum is 14 inches, cannot be anything over 14 inches. Those are the sockeye requirements. So if you're out there fishing, please respect the Yakima tribe and the Lake Cleolum, because we need to.
Yes, we do. And at this time, we'd like to shut down tonight's episode by wishing some people a very happy birthday.
Some big birthdays. July 18th, we have Mike McMullen, my Uncle Mike, and Kayla Sue Ophil. Happy birthday.
On the 19th, we have Chrissy Gonzalez, Ayla Nelson, and Haley McLaughlin. Happy birthday.
On July 20th, we have Ryan McMullen and Connor Rushton. Happy birthday to you two.
On the 21st, we have Kelsey Fleetwood and Rosanna Weaver.
On July 22nd, we have Josh Strom, Taylor Cameron, and Quest Sherman. Happy birthday to everybody. And if we missed your birthday, please don't let it happen again. Give us a call, 659-3940, Facebook, tweet us, so many ways. We do not want to miss that special day.
This has been a couple local boys.
Trying to shoot some local news for you, July...
Local show.
Local show. Sorry.
Don't mind that right there.
Yeah.
We are not a news. We are
a human interest.
We are a human
interest TV show. This has been July 18th, 2013. A real rough news for you, but hey, I hope you enjoyed it. A show. And thank you again to all of our sponsors, Ruby's, Cleon Farm and Home, and Cleon Public Market. Doing a great job. Become a sponsor and help out INTV. I'm Nolan Weiss.
See you next time.